Welcome to Ciana TV. You are watching from Ciana Central, hosted by ABOTSI and Empress Mawusi. Ciana, helping build ABLA.
JQ.
Africa. Productions. Africa. handkerchief, yo, everybody, handkerchief, yo, handkerchief, yo, everybody, handkerchief, yo, handkerchief, yo, handkerchief, yo, everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4. Aonye mawe, madam pena wo, nyedela, makafu oda, la bena, nusine wala, maba alolo, ekeke, asugo, aonye mawe, madam pena wo, nyedela, madowo deji, la bena, nusine wala, maba alolo, ekeke, asugo, meda pena wo, 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 meda pena wo. Handkerchief, yo, handkerchief, yo, everybody, handkerchief, yo, handkerchief, yo, everybody, handkerchief, yo, handkerchief, yo, handkerchief, yo, everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4. Aonye mawe, madowo deji, yehowa, masubo woda, la bena, nusine wola, maba elolo, ekeke, asugo, aonye mawe, madowo deji, yehowa, masubo woda, la bena, nusine wola, maba elolo, ekeke, asugo, meda pena wo, 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 meda pena wo.
Lovely people, are you ready? Siana 2026 is here, hosted by the Empress Association of Washington DC Metro Inc. This year's convention lands in Maryland. Hooray! It's gonna be bold, brilliant, and unforgettable from September 3rd to September 7th. Let's gather at the Bethesda North Marriott Hotel to celebrate what matters most: preserving culture, inspiring generations. Come, let's dance to the rhythms of our ancestors. Come, let's speak with the wisdom of our elders. Come, let's rise with the dreams of our youth. Siana is more than a convention. It is a movement. It is a legacy. A living heartbeat of unity, pride, and purpose. Let's reconnect, rejoice, and ride. Register early, register now. It's time to volunteer. It's time to give generously. And most of all, share the message. Let everybody know Siana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together we preserve culture. Together let's inspire generations. Together let's build Siana 2026. Register now. But beyond the celebration, Siana exists to make a lasting impact, to raise funds that uplift underprivileged urban communities, drive developmental, social, and economic growth for others across North America, Ghana, Togo, and Benin, promote education, healthcare, and empowerment, ensuring that no other child or community is left behind. Preserve and promote other identity and heritage, uniting generations at home and abroad.
Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by ABOTSI and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland.
Welcome to Siana Central. Lucky, I'm a shaman for CAD. A magado ways on to here, then I'm a shaman for a back for one. Gee, I hope I'm a shaman for CC. Egba and you wanna talk here. Not a fake or shack or shram, a glony bear and you wanna talk here. Egba to ya, a ganya wanna talk here. They care. Na etungu India ke Marku Javana Gatra Yave because Egba I'm a pepegado le miadoma, I'm a pepetohiado or le miadoma. A mino bubu don't show miapa convention I can work in miala epeama from September the 3rd versus September the 7th. Egba miaba kamechiado or show Siana Bakle a Washington. Miakata minyaba Washington mi wogala epeyama eta miaba kama chiado cho Siana Bakle Washington epeyama abape shapa Siana yedona a local organization eta peyama ka Washington bata jiole eta mi miatodo page cho Washington Bakle Siana de let me ajo nyaoma no one nami the latest updates. Masasamba breaking news are the halatomia. Itadi ka nyamaga maguga nami. Abale ke minyena nyankwenye a posti mahojiavo ka madeson mayide a Chicago. The me ava ikpe miada mianovi the one and only. Eganye a PRO for a Siana. Mama Sadiji ka amagede nyaba minyeba Alo Otoba Empress Mawusi Tukbezuku Marku nya novi nya velia ba the kaba velia na de leke Chicago are leke nya domia masa saba
ya TOFFA snow jam ta
masa saba ya da popom la Chicago afuma mala bobio de kakio ko lomo de la manana magbagba.
Yeah, very sad. Very, very, very sad. Yeah. You know, but I hopefully I can join Miapa Health Show, yeah, health and wellness show. Nemiapo know about blood clots one of these days because a big tree has fallen in Chicago. One of our young men bought you Ghana. Ube airport ako abe mating bogbomu. Ora sheko ekojiko avaku zuba blood clotting. Va lodge da fiada ne we ta plain monono lagbanana ma manyolo ta. We need to talk a lot about that. Anyway, that was just by the way. Marakuku modo is on miakata enyo yonaba mama saduji enyo ganya Empress Mawusi enyo ganya to bazuku mianto minyaba na moko daba dareji ala eshi perfume ko nyagban he mala fiana plimi fia india makarajiba miapa lamo elisesie agba miakwa question the shade and yabia o the shade mi ba yo biagba convention planners on to la fia wopa magan la fia agba miabia onya the shade mi ba miabia na mi bia wo mi ga text dom la magba nyama on kaga dem yori ta fifi life ya de mi ava se bublu dodo viado de na mi akomo popo ya akoma wonai na mi apa jilao mi apa yavio mi apa futo mi avio amashama na va ponu topera so we'll be right back, don't touch the dial. Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland.
Hello, on behalf of Siana, in collaboration with the Ewe Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., it is our honor and joy to welcome you to Siana 2026 Convention. We are proud to host this historic gathering in the heart of Maryland, and we are ready to take it to a whole new level. With bold vision and unwavering commitment, we are elevating excellence in every detail, ensuring that Siana 2026 will be unforgettable. This year's theme, Preserving Culture, Inspiring Generations, is more than a slogan. It is a promise to honor our heritage, empower our youth, and unite our global Ewe family in purpose and pride. For decades, Siana has been the heartbeat of a people determined to celebrate their roots and shape their future. From the vibrant rhythms of Agbaja and Bobobo to the quiet wisdom of our elders, every convention has been a living tapestry of tradition, unity, and vision. Join us from September 3rd to September 7th, 2026 at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel, Maryland. Come ready to reconnect, to rejoice, and to raise funds to help build our Ewe land. This is your moment. Register early, volunteer your time and talents, give generously to fuel the future, and most of all, share the message. Let the world know that Siana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together, we preserve culture. Together, we inspire generations. Together, with the Ewe Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., we build Siana 2026. Join us to make history. Siana 2026. Honor the past. Empower the future. Visit www.siana2026.org for more information. See you there.
Siana 2026.
Yes.
Welcome you.
Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by OFO and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland.
Yeah, Mama, me ni Bubrudom a convention and Upifia. Doko waba ni last year came the Bubrudo. I like a Washington to Obrudom as a Anwana Buba as a catcher a kakomiduge.
Mia Antonia procrastinator so subole mia do mata na mi win na mawa. They would forget and not, do the needful. Ta here. One day, na mi vividom na mi anto mi anu no ala America magbana organa mi otadi. So they are doing it rightfully, and you can see the results. I'm more register munto.
Nyatafa.
Yeah.
Well. Ka mi asi egba mado ba ni aba mo register in choda nami and numbers ado ka yo nyaba mi aba amagan le mi adoma ka mi asi cho talk boy maybe mado bloneba. Let's hear it from the horse's own mouth. Menyama. Ka mi ADZO Marku ye when mi aba PR.
It doesn't mean they look like horses, so it's just a
Alo nyamanya akosa ne loko yana PR level bama loko yana nyamaga de amless me ba mi asra for ba nyamaga de classes akore loko yana loko yana PR level.
I know. I would like Majiba manya how to say PR in Bagba.
Yo, Madam Piaro, Manyali could bring level Bamoko. Marco, take the lead. Introduce me about Ghana Villa.
Drum roll. Nyasala Nupola Bale Mienya na Miapanes Convention is going to be held by DC to about convention planners so katan wala moji enya de share me ba yo biao mia biao mikpada wunya de na mado we zone miapa special guest starting with miapa VP1 nyonu sese nyonu zaze in the person of Mrs. AKPENE ABOTSI-AMETEPI. Mrs. AKPENE ABOTSI-AMETEPI yenya VP1 na Siana yenya vice president na Siana oh, that's her beautiful face. Hi. Mrs. AKPENE, let me adoma. Uncle Steve, me you am a shamalo, me name mono.
Me piano.
Madakuku, I think go ahead and introduce Amopote Anamia.
Yo, mianto miapa mama saduji, efianyonuga, pakle mianto miapa afoga, afo Steve, miawe dawam akpe, miawe kpemibe mieva, mia ADZO, anyamakure miapa convention agbona nchita, miawe la dojilo, miawe wudo, miapa community you guys hold it together, you guys make it fun, miawe the community is live and is streaming. Ta akpanami. Nkonyenya AKPENE ABOTSI-AMETEPI VP1 for Siena alaba nyakpakpele miapa akamachiaru ike miakata mia dowomcho Siena nchi ike wo la Washington afia miala kajigba ne miagbosrenya nyao Siena kwa nyao ma I introduce miapa vice president Washington Habobo vice president for HOPESON NYAKUTSE NYADOMA. Yeke ganya make nyakwa registration nyao popom na Siena convention agbona ta for HOPESON la fi agba. For HOPESON ways up.
Yo, nyawe do
Yo, avalia ma pola ke sister ESELI le miadoma de. Nyakwa sister ESELI ADZO. NUTAKOR. Yenya miapa cultural dance ensemble Volta dance ensemble yenya miapa ensemble director alaba ye domoka tank popom rega jaro miapa convention amuta mama ESELI gamwezo.
Yo miawe do katao.
Yo alaba miapa sister zaze tonton sister ABLA yenya miapa convention manager. Sister ABLA TOFFA Alafma.
I'm here. Good morning.
Sister ABLA Wezo. Yo, tamama saduji bakla for Steve. Akamachio ovaro na wadro nyama klemita. Magako amona mibo. Akpe.
Yo, ke miawe zon lo, miawe gbona do, wage miawe zon. Yo,
miawe zo. Miawe do ha.
Kabila miawe. Madam VP1, mi jesho nye bakla mama sadi dialo Empress ya mi jesho. Kaka makpoba mi atodo le kaji plemi amado le Ghana, amado habe yo le UK, amado habe yo le Germany. Okata o le kaji plemi. Maraku ma de docu afia. Mama said the jinto no question ado bia. Mama Maraku ma bia wo question na ni na wa da unawa.
Abale mienya na alaba mia jeshi minwe afi mia ko wana ko yiji. Mado mia joining for the first time today tadi. Without much ado, mia na VP1 na jagamo. No or the docu afia mia fi ocho apaka ma ocho onhloka wo nya. Na owovo we pass it down the line and ma ofo NYAKUTSE ABLA miakata miaglo afi emicho makawe minye afi mi lo moji gbafia Madokuku, over to you.
I'm inviting you to join me live. Ayo, mama sadu nyama nyaga mana bialo ala hiyo macho so botatata. Okay, miaza goma. Ayo ale maglegba nkonyenya AKPENE ABOTSI-AMETEPI nyanto fofonya ejimu ntontonto acho suga akopwa adanya ejima acho amfrega acho kopare malamfrega ta pomoyo ni ba ate amfre ntonto mama acho tokoma ta acho bodoma area mama ta modo bogmo gbare modone to Kenya ntoma ba the school ma the primary school apla ekperade enyama mi ble pobai ava the secondary school keta jalkopa cho from 1 to upper yema ba da ngonchore la ocho la pla ta avani gba fishe aga akure ntinye manya lo ro pla manya lo mi afufu manya lo ro tepo akponyara ye manyale odo tongba ta ye nya fi mocho nyanto mala Maryland afi ya kemi estena ogale 2026 ya ala banya kpala kwancho avio monale miashi ta ye mama ko mamia nyagle hoga monya akpala mi
Cho cái phụ nhân mà yo về là ba đi alak lên chùa đã nhờ cái ba mà mẹ nhắc về là họ gamay tapi blogger là họ gamay ba bi ăn của họ cái là siêu cái bi gì for Hobson mà cô ha atua answer the same question
Ayo AKPENE mi miawe doam. Mkonyenye Hobson kojo elikam NYAKUTSE machu anyako lanshibi na do anyako ko lanshibi miawe nya lanshibi nuhia capital na anyako machu gbun pinu na biako na do lanshibi na biaba fikenya gbun pinu ko ofiaga afia fa me machu madjasku gomala anyako hafi atrova gen va das nya suku kata lagi magloba chofuma majedo do gomala obuasi mine AGC hafi acho mon pokpokpo heva ado America nyigbaji afia and afia mala Virginia ahulogoma ajovia we manya miawe nya jovia o miawe nya togbi stripa jiji mavio miawe nya miawe nya togbi miawe klo avacho ngochieva anglo nyigbaji ta miawe nya afiadula ola angloma miafa jojo monto acho angloga aka mikata mievachi anyako ta anyako to katako angloga to unya fia nyenye vice president of Airway Association of Washington ganya registration committee chairman pie ko magloba mala Virginia vioma velashina upon oraka ta yenya introduction AKPENE mi nemye ijiko nyako momme akperang
akpa wezon cover Siana Central ji
akpa
madakuko mia ida dasali ji
Ayo miawe do katao nkwanyenye ESELI ADZO dede NORMANYO abanyenye fofonye kwa vigbanto tamato yo namba dedero machi de angloga miecho kaka mano tova veno akachi awu tafi me majesuku gomala hafi emacho fima mai fofonya boy mai fofonya no mfian la Nigeria lecture onye no Nigeria tamie no Nigeria hafi northern part of Nigeria Kano state hafi emiegbo madasukula kitasko bla akati setek tama nova noma hafi no angloma miecho angloga lashibi ya imala post office angloga post office ha afimenya lashibi ema ta afime miecho na hulongoma ablomenya la angloma cho afima the University of Ghana School of Performing Arts ta afime ma vesro ngogare como so ko ma afime ma vesro yidilema ka cho afima ma de Dr. NUTAKOR Samuel kakoyo ni ba me ocho huti anglo huti alaba la afia mala Maryland State alaba enye afiana radudu hajiji kulamia pa dokongo kata manya radudu kula hajiji oko nika na dogorama domio o deje sheba vijiji enya hamukata miensro ne mifiana devio ta enye akpona ni mogbo hafi mi Nigeria maji evioma kple Dr. NUTAKOR ta tonye malo.
Akpe no cover akpe no ye ways on cover Siana centrally. Miako wanako yiji na mia waka miako nyonu zaze akele manager Siana for planning now. But I could go over to you.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm going to, I guess, change the flow and speak English. My full name is Ahlimba ABLA TOFFA. I don't know if my background is interesting, but on my father's side is from Togo, from Aneho, and on my mother's side of the family, we're from Adafianu and Buti. I was born in a small village in Virginia in the United States. Went to school in America. I have grown up going to Siena in my entire life, I guess you can say. Yeah, I'm a daughter of Siena, I guess is the best way I can explain my own history. So that's a bit about myself.
Yo, ways on cover Siena Central G. Welcome to Siena Central. Miato, don't get food. Your football don't fia no master CP na magata. Deviana Giasaga. So don't mess with her. And I love ABLA. She's so sweet and very smart. Akpena miye ways on miakata cover Siena Central G. Over to you, Ofo Steve.
Yo, Akpamiagado is on Amashama. Abale Kemina Minyana Agba, it is an information section. Yenyapa will try to get as much information as possible about the upcoming convention. It's an Lafia, and you need to get any information about the upcoming convention, and you are at the right place at the right time. It's at the zone, and Ma Wana. Kemia Ayiji, Miapa, a vice president of Siena. No, Anami Yapa open statement day. Then we would get down to Washington to get some of the details as to the preparations underway. Madam Vice President, Marakuna Twanami, your opening remarks.
Yo, Afosti, Pakwe Mama Seduji, Akpe, Miawe la Doji, Miawe, Domanya Wanata, Miawe, Doganga Towum. Mako Mono Pakpoya, Mado Banamashia, Mako Bodora Mocho, Miapa President, Mr. William Kuma. Agbo executive sokata agbo akofe na miapo community agba ameyo la America ameyo la Canada ameyo la Bonigbaji alo UK Europe official fi kaka makata glodo yimiapo ma alo sesie na nko mako gbadona mabenami maudo afagba hana mashama agba apayeye na miakata mauna na milamase wo na miadamu the yepa doya won mi lenchi be mi atu be nigba na mi atama wo don le mi apa agbeman keke kata afi mi akoma mi adashi na mi avio na mi apa be nigba na yirengo macho monu popo ya ba nanya ba ma asia na roko na sanko gake manyanu tututu eji mo ka cho alaba zanaga dorao adoya won mi la Manya dovio nya won mielo nyapa agenda ala so huge nyamanya le ma huge maglogere bagbami alolo wulolo nto ha ta amashama na cho re doyan abanigba mi atoe nyapa kashino nunya ye ma ukonami nyapa da konula ala very special ta abami asie na to pese na vio nya nyekwiru miadu kushi be mia make sure ba mia kwasie na ya nyena do kata wo se mianko ba anu tohiare le miashi ikemi je be mia le bene atudo wanya nu mia vio na ba atoshi atkota ba avani gbaji miacho mia dada kwa mia fufu o da gba wo donto mia kwasie na za aduge mia la payama jinopa asheke elia ikenya September chonka katong babaire ka kadrangba manya nkaka nanu nya na mi asie na tawo anya for the cat platform nu nami nukata magboro na mado cho planning na kaka ba kura zanjila we want to enjoy every minute of the process tanacho na masasie na nko na la sie na ma ike fiaba na la habobo are ma ike la sie na ma wo ha tso na kpere dɔ ŋuti ne mia katã mia wɔde. Egba mieva be miadzro nyameku ɖe miaƒe azã ŋuti. Ta ne ele mɔ dzia, meɖe kuku na ke to nyuie na bia wo babiawo. Ko enu ya ɖo ɖa wo veliawo ƒometɔ katã wɔ ge ɖe mɔ dzi. Ne mia katã miase enya yiwo gblɔ ge mia la gba aku ɖe miaƒe habɔbɔ ŋuti kple dɔ yiwo katã wɔm miele. Akpe na mi miawoe zɔ.
Yo akpe na oha awe le dɔ dzi mia. Awe edo wɔm ɖe mia ŋu. Ke yo nyeƒe convention na eni miakɔkɔ dze gɔme ye nye registration. Be mi gbeƒã ɖeɖewo katã sem. Gake to be part of it, edze be mia register gba. Ita ke miayi ɖe for HOPESON gbɔ ne wòana mianya be leke registration a yiyim ɖo alo what are the process of the registration. Ame aɖe mia ŋkɔ sem fifia yo be ye Siana ƒe ŋkɔ sem ye convention ƒe ŋkɔ sem ɖe. How do I register? How do I become part of the movement?
Yo akpenami. Nyawe do. Abale na blena registration. Obana ina da afa da share ma. Ajebe na rogbo no safina no shu afina gara afa am. Registration na yenye nui ke afia ba uha safia la shu na ko gagagara afa me. Ta nubanto ike na nyama ike nya eve VGG le America nye gbaji alo Ghana, Togo, Benin. Afe amefe azam ko. Nubanto na wenya ba jaba na register. Na ida online www.ciana2026.org. Na ve register la fuma. Na register fuma jia. Afimi nyanyaga ba kojo kobla awushi register. Ye ne me kpo bosusuyo bosusuyo la miashia. Yanchie dodo nonoga. Yanchie nushanu ike hiaba na evaba na miawe na jina jowa. Ye dodo mokata woga the registration man ta no gbanto ike ojaba mia wenye ba ajaba mia register abale maglina registration na yi online www.ciana2026.org na register voa mie information so kata hoga na mie ko information so voa mie nyonto mie je wonado goma ho na va azama anuyo na game alo inkaba wodojijo no na trojo ya fama wonyanu ika na no pokpom aba Washington toyo ojagba nuwa mieja dodo mogoma do wenya bag nyado ikaba na va miakonu pela miafa lanyard wristband pela no mieja ogoma ho ye na maudia by the end of March, the first batch of delivering a bona. Azon nemega ijia mega amu bamba nama register matin afe ama ni mieto ale mieto miafa dodo nama register asesega no ba nava ava a parasite abale amu no mena alaba mienu shanu track ga le nenemfen wɔnawo me ta hafi nkekaji nado either a day or two mie QR code dogada amoyo ke register ye ne mie duida wa no vado be magba ikenye on the 3rd of September ya scan gemiala afianya ba ajo alo abla awenya ajo ike a register hamama yemi new here benemia konola azama yemi kogano and don't kwajiba registration aha ayikpla hotel ikanoginala na register yame hotel ni hotel aha atena nagaba wo a reserve a hoda no you can never na noma now machiba magblo nu ha la fia ba na register ma jagbagba ba wo email address na no clear ala ba mi nu ha do problems do face ba magada do gbogbrom ba madau manya magadeo madau gbogbrom ba yupa ashima reservation number ufa shima kamu ta nugada mi va kwanya ba mado fa email uza mala okay ta na ba no do reservation ado ha matin washimatin kago ala ba email address and match up with whatever you have originally as your email address. Ta madakuku milankuda numang na register ma lankuda wo email sang afina na a submit with registration. And na chofumaja na register for na registration na alla in 2 categories. Ikaba na tempo hotel ta. First category, ayenya mayoka register as full convention package only. No ba full convention package only. Meaning ba bonava hotel new convention avaga ye nu sha nu enjoy ga. Kake the only thing you can enjoy going excursion. Ajabamya ado adajeshi numa. Second package yenya full convention package plus extension. Extension ma yenya nuika alavavie ka bamya mo chogba taubona. Alo mya mo la America fia ha ika miela other states wa. Noto mya Washington yenya America. No ba America ko yenya Washington. Alaba yenya is the seat of the government. Ta magada ajiba neva at least wa ato White House, the Congress, and all other areas. So, ta yenya miafa registration apa akpa valia na register ikabana jiba ya ito ya either excursion with all those important areas. So, ka ajaba na peak registration full package with excursion. Here upper price level. And nemi o hama vo hafi ni nyanyaga ba o one may have bona fine a bon excursion iga and dodo lizana excursion anto no adventure vo ndudu holi wo dudu ga ta afya mama nyanya view nya jojom crowd mi le claro da mashiame ka bona ko aji o mi ajoga mo no ga bobo ta mi na miwe na onyu akpena.
Steve, I'm muted lo.
Yo, akpena amashamalo akpe. Aba VP1 Washington. Aba gronya kataka. Tamia to akpa ya me alo. Enyaoli domiaza. Ye oponucho a registration but to be part of this one of a kind convention, it all begins with the registration. Yet he has enumerated the process of the registration. So please take note and just go on the site www.ceana2026.org and then it will take you through the process. So you cannot wait any longer. Do it.
But
now.
I have a question, Uncle Steve.
Yeah. So do it now while Marco. So do it now while we are online. Marco, Amado Lamia don't go. You must have a great Marco Namia them and now ha because everyone is being invited to this convention. So if there is anything that you don't understand, please just test it and send your comment and we will take our time to explain that to you. Mama Sadiji, Marco, your question.
Yo, Madakukuma Bialo. Nanya my register abale mi one chana garoma mi register now gakamite one hotel reservation na ko danadi But the cuckoo this year, this time they me attend our hotel daddy without registration. No magbama vakboga mava register. But the cuckoo attend the nyama mafia mia.
Yo AKPENE wonufo. Magloba FAMA nusha no atro. Bagala bacha na ikaba na yo hotel ako abe ye register. Alo yenye ye bona va convention ta ye be ya register. Bede na register hafi hotel to nyanyaga ba mehi bona yo hotel a reserve gano. Number register, there's no reservation of any hotel room for you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we shouldn't be calling the hotel then.
If you call the hotel, then the hotel don't know you. They don't know who you are. You are on your own. Probably you are just visiting to have your own time over there at the hotel, but you are not part of the convention.
Yo.
Okay, talking about that, can we have ABLA tell us a little bit about the hotel, which hotel, and what are some of the processes, or what are some of the expectation of this year's hotel?
Yes, so the hotel is the
Bethesda. Hold on, look. Let me say something quick. I could for HOPESON Chefia Blana Konula Mamianchi. Hotel Ade. Even if you are not a Yoba Yahoko, even Bomanya Bona convention, Mako Makoga. He kept my block, but that week of convention, the hotel belongs to Siena. Even no one Yokobo, ya reserve a quarter hotel, Chogana, mala possible. Yenya contract get Siena work play hotel. Bottom line, I could never Alabama register na convention agba having a town Akpo hotel ano Ava convention akpe Tamaraku sorry dokumada akpama goma nyi na mashama na sagoma. ABLA, please carry on. Akpe.
Sure. Yes, so the hotel is the Bethesda Marriott North. It's in the Montgomery County part of the DMV. And as Madam President was also saying, the hotel, we bought out the hotel. So when you call the hotel, they will not take your call. They will redirect you to Siena. And I believe that number is being displayed on the screen as well too. So you can contact us about your hotel by either calling the numbers provided or emailing us at info@siena2026.org. The hotel is also in a very transit-friendly area. So if you decide to come in a little earlier, which some people are making a vacation of it, the metro system is actually just a few steps outside of the entrance of the hotel. So if you're feeling adventurous, you can take the metro with your family to explore DC on your own. And then, of course, we also have the excursion as well with a hop-on, hop-off tour. So you can also, of course, join that as well. So.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, ABLA. Okay, so we've talked about registration. We talked about hotel, right? Both come with a cost. I don't know if Madam VP1 would want to take that. So we are asking people to register and then they would have a hotel reserved for them. I'm assuming, but you have to indicate because Manyameshame would want a hotel room. So during the registration process, if you need a hotel room, you need to indicate that. Can you tell us the cost associated with the registration and the hotel this year?
Yes, so it's $155 per night. So when you are registering, you'll need to indicate if you want a hotel room. It's just a yes or no question, and then you can also indicate whether you would like a double bed or a king bed. If you need any further requests, maybe an accessible room, that also is available to select on the registration form. And then some people might be needing an adjoining room because they want to connect their room with their kids. If you find that you can't make that request on the registration form, you can send us an email just to note that request as well, and we'll submit that to the hotel. And they'll try their best to make sure that the rooms are either adjoining or as close as possible.
Okay. All right. So, Madam VP1, so we know how much it's going to cost us per night. How much is it costing us for this year's convention? And what does the registration entail?
Yo, thank you for Steve. Miapa registration is at a very discounted rate of $269 from the 3rd of September up to the 7th. Alaba that $269 excursion makparenchio. Na ejibe ya ire excursion yikenya na agara miakwa basoma miako wa ire DC ava will on a hop off store awagemi ala excursion ala the whole of DC. You can include 17 landmarks. You can DC, a historical landmarks. DC. You can include White House, Martin Luther King Monument. The whole phone, Yamato Katanyogo. Yeah, I get 356 per person. You can get 356. Gaka had a view to Harlem. You can a very discounted. Tamak Global the view to 10 to 1730. Happy and 17 to Harlita. Jagwagwana ire a website www.siena2026.org. Then I bought the view operator. Ka na ka 269 ma nanya ba ya ko haika ma excursion go you can 269 na no ka we wo entail ba na dunu ya ragba afie na ba do adina duga a party gara woga ya ragba fie mai ke mi yoga ba masquerade party ya manyo ga bobo alaba party ma na magai party po last time a party nye na secondary school do hi alo na college alo na party denvo kaka party ma party bubu nya masquerade party amanya binya go ala alaba na party ma ha akpo dizo alagbagba I include ba na dunu ya afiragba ndokuchu afiragba fie ava a cultural night ma ha afiragba ma wo raise band kana mie wo naga na ka 269 ma indicate go ba akpogomola nu kata gblomala alaba mamira gbandi na the Congress of all the associations ava the mamira gbandi dina night and tonto ikenya banqueta hafi koshira gbamia wo church gando to ada kpere mawre nu shanuta hafi na ava the picnic a party ha jojogele picnic grounds and ha manya binyega wala that now on that is so discounted for a 4 full days convention with feeding and a lot of entertainment, including a banquet for $269. Ta yenya anuika 269 ama. Majiba mada kpaya goma na mashamu nyui na wasa goma. Anu totrom. Siena wa totroge. Amaro ta wota plana. Rohi bo yo pla banquet ko alaba na yo ire show ma mlokata anu magazogo mada go manye ba na pla banquet de ra wo participation on a very limited but matem no enjoy gali olaba na enjoy a Siena conventional ta mashama na zagba na pla full package you can just 269 to alaba na jiba yakpo disi kpere nwo kana pla 356 to alaba na ide excursion le disi eyike ifira gbendi ozoga agbaga ga sheki goji na aba ekpo disi lunch hand ga fuma ogbona lunch deliver girl disi na mashama ike igere excursion na afia agbo aba ide cultural night ta mashama na register for 269 kara fle convert a banquet only ticket le NYAKUTSE a banquet only numare Rokumia waste to able on that local saro le miagbo fee other organizations ikonya Ghanaian association so you go jibo yoba konu tokwanami yeta konuma la fumaro gaka na gbona convention na eleba na segomoba ankwenya convention ike choyaura gba huva de gore azora gbata you need to pay the convention fee of $269 and enjoy the whole experience. Do not just pay for banquet only and stay at the hotel. You will miss out on what the convention is all about. Tamade Jipona Mashama, for a full package, either $269 or $356, Nanya adult. Gakane de Viola Shuo, Jagbagmana, www.siena2026.org. Nana for the viewer registration fees, Nana Miakata Miava, Ava will on your vacation and Alice Star Black vacation Tonya. Nye plan na mashama ba na vakaba na vakpo mutopole Washington DC akpe
Me, I'm more encouraging, but no, I send in their questions and their comments. Me, never happy me, I just wanna go makra. Amado no kaji no me a jump. Yeah, manyabo me a jump. Show a US afialo. Oh, me a jump all the way from Ghana. Amarano me a jump. Togo Amarano UK no me a jump. Itade. Mama said, "You Marco akla comments are the one. The questions are the Leah. Let me I take those questions. I take a quick break. Let me have a trova ponucho. I go excursion a vanya gloma. Let me aponu via the show excursion back like youth programmer. Mama said it.
I'm so interested in the cultural performance. I want to know how it's going. Because Sister Mami Pokmama Fima Modogwe for the first time in New York. I was on a date to Siana for my first time. You must Sister Ma Duma. Maya Violo, very focused. But hey, it was so beautiful. Anu tafa poga mi bona disi lomiato. Ayo. If you amiako comments or ako yiji. Kofi Hamanu Shikanya Ofo Muzenge, Abba from the motherland. Muzenge wishes all well to the Washington team. Go guys. Stella Setre. Ihaba Modog Banamia Katalo. Paul Ametepi. Oh, but miapa VP once Rema. But let's go. Washington DC. Oh, awful Paul. Ghana strong like you could never back bonamia. Manya hagara ngolo. Ayo. Gilbert Kujo. Akpagana. About beautiful introduction, VP1. Hearts and Pearls, 329. About of potpourri for VP1. Hearts and Pearls, Ihagaba, you are going to have a big problem with me for declaring Lashibi the capital of Anyako. It is a bomber. Committed. Ihaba, Mr. DC VP. How many wives do you want to have? Remember, you are in the US. Okay. Jado. Ihaba, what a beautiful presentation of Association DC Metro. Adolf Akpaglo. Ihanami, a couple of hearts. Akpanokaka. Committed for Steve and Mama Saduji. I hope you are both doing well. If I would like to place an ad in the Siana magazine, what is the process and what are the page prices? Yes, we'll come back to answer that question. So, Marakukwa maybe I don't want Minoklalohi. Nama comments have on them, yeah, answer question, ma. Hearts and Pearls Gabba, the chair and co-chair are on here and they will give you succinct answers. Patience Anochi Boating Ihaba Mr. Hopeson. If you registered already for the full packages, but you didn't add the excursion, and now you want to go, what are you going to do? Hearts and Pearls Hangaba, yes, you can go back in there and register for excursion only. Paul Sogbe, Acho Chicago, in have 155 per night might be steep for some attendees staying the whole convention. Would it be an option for others to register and book their own hotels in the Washington metro area? Memuna Tualowoyi, you have a good job. Pat Amavie, you have a Washington, baby. Afi Ago Timothy Haber, will you have to register before you get the invitation for your visa acquisition in Ghana? And Yamawe comments more me have so far. Yamadakuku. Let's keep the comments rolling in. Thank you so much for your questions. Steve, me answer questions. So I feel me have a break. Hello.
My questions and comments are also questions. Our model subo like
okay.
VP1, Siana VP1. Marco, which of the questions would you like to answer? About magazine page, I thought would you want to take that now? Perhaps not take the registration question.
Hey, Marco,
Okay, so the question
magazine, so
is
that's a great question.
okay. If you like to, if I want to place an ad in the Siana magazine, what is the process and what are the page prices?
Yo, akpena babia nyuarema. Miapa full page prices are $200 a page. Alabana a half hogaha. I think the half is $100 and then the quarter is $75. Alaba committed a question about my yenya magazine chairman Antoha. That's an interesting question that he has asked. Tamara kuku macho kuku dede. Convention manager abla maraku mi ko ifa telephone number dare noji. Na maraba ya I will we here. Abla please test it to the studio so the moderators can put it on the board if you can do that. What your number advertisement information handle by me that magazine. Magazine are extremely popular. I mean, you can imagine a convention can be expect by over 1,000 people will attend that will have access to your business, to whatever. I don't know about your dog banamiko. Nemia a showcase of Gododona, Siena community akata. And it's not only limited to the 1,000+ people that will be attending the convention. These magazines are going far back to people's homes for other people to see, and also going, live streaming including Yucatan. So this magazine and the convention is going to go very, very far. Tama Global, Mia encourage a mashama, but not a page the magazine number. Nana your Miaka convention manager, Sister ABLA, Yepa number and no Jivagafia, Nana Abba Yajiba a page a magazine number. Let me have information. I call the magazine to yoga. Now your sister black or magazine talk at yoga, including Miapa Dr. George Teti, Afo Komia Kala Moji, Wokatan to garage you, Alabawa dot clue, Alena design will page a dare magazine number. Yenya magazine up process. Akpa
no kaka.
Yo, Nyatepe, a magazine question, is a great question. We are talking about registration, we are talking about hotel reservation, and one of the memorabilia is your ad in the magazine. Yet, we want everyone coming to the convention to be able to have something to take away. There's going to be some takeaways, but the most efficient takeaway are the magazine page, the magazine book letter. So please give us a call and then we can help you through the magazine process. Although if you just go on the Siana, if you go online and then you go to www.siana-online.org, you can get the magazine page where you would submit. We have a link. We will be showing you those links later on. We have the link up now. You can go in there and submit. And the price is IMA VP1 ABLA. There are some of you who want to take the premium pages. The premium page, which will be the front inside page, the front inside page, the back page, the back inside page, and what have you. We don't have a price. Set a price. So what we want in here, but we want to negotiate with you. Amado Mia Young and we are in the process of negotiating. So if you have a business that you want to be well advertised, every part of the magazine you'll be well advertised. Okay, if you want to be well advertised and be a sponsor, we are also working on some sponsorship packages. So it is subject to negotiation. So don't wait any longer. Please give us a call and then we'll be able to help you through the process. Okay, the magazine process this year is very simple. You just go online, you submit, you choose the page that you want to your ad to appear on, be it a full page, a half a page, or a quarter page. You submit quarter page. I don't know who else is opting for a quarter page because now $75 for a quarter page. They must as well just buy a full page in adding $25 to you, which will give you $100, and you have a full page to yourself. And then you have a half page to yourself. Although you can just up it up to the $200 that you can have a full page to yourself. So those are the prices and there is a process. We'll be talking about this in a bit, in detail a little later. AKPENE. Michael, we take one
I
more.
would like to add to that, but a magazine, it's not only business. Me, I think advertise you. Are you feeling good about yourself, or you just want to support Siana? I think the page no or you think you have a beautiful family you want to put in the magazine just to support Siana. Here we are welcoming all that. That business or personal, the share me by your advertise ko. Me va me have page al magazine akbenami.
Yo, Akpe. Nyamanyana, if any member of the panel want to take any of the questions that we have read, now if you can take that very quickly, then we can take a break thereafter.
Yeah, ma funucho ni hang. Okay, registration aba biabia obiaba na register ho ikeba na hiaba yeba ya register na excursion. Fine. You na register ho na your full package na register na you already registered. So what you have to do now is go back to the www.siana2026.org. Na you down excursion only poga lafuma. Na click the yaji. Na register ma na ado afia obiaba ehiana hotel na ba no, because it's already in your full package. Ta yenya addition ikabana 10 hour to enhance yourself into the excursion.
Akbekaka, Mr. Hopeson. Offer Paul so be happy at Biambari. 155 per night might be steep for some attendees staying the whole convention. Would it be an option for others to register and book their own hotels in the Washington metro area?
I can take that question.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
My 155 like this area. Marakufu Afopo. We are in the capital of the nation. 155 amaga poga fiarakana na gaka magreneba na afoba ya pota para yika ano chipa uhama. He is at liberty to do that. Gaka na ba convention yomala convention ground nowadays. Ma viviga abali amiyomila convention ground ano. It's a whole experience to be part of the convention and be among every convention attended at the same hotel and the same location at the same time. Ta na gabano buakpama hanchi. Gaka 155 is a very discounted rate. Na yira hotel so kata ina ko date madam made. Yikenya convention date ma. Asia kpoga na la mala bobuyo. Ago menyaba September made. Nyaro nkwejiba agbanto. Nyapa Labor Day weekend ma America for Labor Day weekend ma ta it's a holiday weekend. Ta hotel so kata wo yo yomle area ma ta Asia le jiala gbagba. Avalia America 250 years ago afoyama 26 year. Ta hotel lo kata le nyapa Washington area fia cho Virginia, Northern Virginia, Badugore DC, Badugore Maryland Day. Hotel so kata wo le overly booked. A Siena rate made you never will contracted clue 2 years ago. You never met a rate ma, na you let the purple war. Ma rate Taraka Puga Ike Hotel and Nanya Hotel in New Abba Hotel ya mere for no. My encourage Mama Shama, but now at 10 weedy. Zagbana Nanomia Dumala, Mario Tafuma, Nella Hotel Afika Mashamala, another as a Virginia Wuna Malamiadum. Sister ABLA, feel free and add to a comment, ma.
Yeah, so there's actually another question that I just saw come up that relates to what you're saying. And I just wanted to clear it up because it may seem as a misinformation. It says, since we're not contracted to the hotel, we need to transport yourself to and fro. That is not the case. Because we're not at an airport hotel, there is no airport shuttle. So we will be providing shuttle services as long as you arrive at BWI Airport. If you need shuttle services, you will have to book your flight into BWI. And then back to the hotel. Again, the best experience is staying on site. However, if you find that it is not in your budget, then yes, you would be on your own to find a hotel in the surrounding area. However, the rates are pretty pricey. The next closest hotel that same weekend is already starting at, I think the lowest $250. So we do have the best rate in the area. So I can only say if you do want to come to Siena, register sooner than later, because registration is going much faster than we've ever anticipated.
Okay. Yo, we intend to take a quick break. Gaka for Timothy Ago, who joined us all the way from Ghana. Maraku, a question at Madam VP1, Siena VP1. Maraku, can you take that question? Do you have to register before you get an invite for your visa? Maraku, Madam VP1, Siena VP1. If you can take that question, then after that, we'll take a quick break and come back and answer the rest of the questions.
Yo, Marco for Timothy question I will be answer but yes. Na mala dukomo mala America you will visa if you ever a bank to na register. I'll register the new registration and back the visa letter hammer. I think actually the embassy later. You would have to register first before we can give you a letter to go for visa application. Can I register for Marakupuna Wajakba Ayo Convention Manager? I will never register your registration number. Now, Miyako Yepa and we have registration number. La Aluna Miyako, Miyato, we are able to pull it up. Then Miyako, our letter, Adori to email it. Kona Miyako letter, Adori now or call Aida and Baziali. That the simple answer to his question is that you register first before Siena can give you an invitation letter for a visa application. Akpe?
Okay, Gakama Bialo, just a quick follow-up. So in the event, Miantominya, what goes on in the American embassy, you really just can tell, what's what really goes on there, because we are no matter what, you can really tell. In the unlikely event, you've gone through this process and you go and you were not able to secure a visa day, what happens to your registration?
Yo, Marakukuna na mienya ba, me I hope ma zone na ma. Gakeno ba join na ma contact me kola, you will get a full refund of your registration fee. 100%. Akpe.
Okay, and the walk out rejection letter ko kwere mu menya ma. Yo, Akpen of you, we are talking to the VP1 of Siena and Team Washington, D.C. We are going through the processes. Please avail yourself this opportunity. Minyaba, you may have another opportunity where we are going to have a town hall meeting, but you are here right now. So avail yourself the opportunity to ask all the questions that there is to know about Siena 2026. This is a must-attend Siena convention. We'll be right back with our guest right after this short break.
Welcome to Siena TV. You are watching from Siena Central, hosted by ABOTSI and Empress Mawusi. Siena, helping build ABLA.
I have a dream. I have a dream that Siena 2026 will be great.
Yes.
I have a dream again.
Yes.
That from New York to Boston, from Chicago to Toronto, all will be here in Washington, D.C. to make Siena great.
Amen.
Hello, on behalf of Siena, in collaboration with the Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., it is our honor and joy to welcome you to Siena 2026 convention. We are proud to host this historic gathering in the heart of Maryland, and we are ready to take it to a whole new level. With bold vision and unwavering commitment, we are elevating excellence in every detail, ensuring that Siena 2026 will be unforgettable. This year's theme, Preserving Culture, Inspiring Generations, is more than a slogan. It is a promise to honor our our heritage, empower our youth, and unite our global AWE family in purpose and pride. For decades, Siana has been the heartbeat of a people determined to celebrate their roots and shape their future. From the vibrant rhythms of Agbaja and Bobobo to the quiet wisdom of our elders, every convention has been a living tapestry of tradition, unity, and vision. Join us from September 3rd to September 7th, 2026 at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel, Maryland. Come ready to reconnect, to rejoice, and to raise funds to help build our Eweland. This is your moment. Register early, volunteer your time and talent, give generously to fuel the future, and most of all, share the message. Let the world know that Siana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together, we preserve culture. Together, we inspire generations. Together, with the AWE Association of Washington, D.C. Metro Inc., we build Siana 2026. Join us to make history. Siana 2026. Honor the past. Empower the future. Visit www.siana2026.org for more information. See you there.
Siana 2026.
Yes! Salamare ngogarela sojine wogu. Iwogu mayi.
Akose kene na pledia. Kafuma pa yore kene ba dareji ko hoy. Oye wana pa ya. Mama pa ko dareji. Ko dareji na Afrika. Kaka ya fuju ko makai. Kanka wala shu. Ticket to nyama plan. Akura take mo lore injina ma no vavo. Kama da puke. Akwa demata ticket ta loto ticket la ngwa sigodi. Ta injina kenye mana na kyo. Apo Council of AWE Association of North America Siana TOFFA Zama Produma Posia Pare 2026 Toela Ganoga Butu. Wala mama no boba azala bubu doji chika. Eka yabana nya Siana Manola. Arona nya bosto yo draw ware dagona play ticket. Sisi latia. Wala ba pre ama tola ga Maryland nya butu koma. USA to come. Wala ba tafaji waga Bethesda North Marriott Hotel and Conference Center. Maryland, magudi wana diwaga ma. Ko wana la de go to a 10th September kwa jingwa sheke. Toka ka to baba ura ka kwa jingwa sheke fa nkaka. Adrab. Kana nya boboto. Arona nya botu koma to. Aro fani baji to. Arona nya Siana Manolare. Baje ba azana tumu. To kunya maka naje ticket ko. Owe mai na bala ma won shena nya ma damo ina nya ma. Kana nya bana la register ko to ko na register. Na register na prepare. Na prepare bona donate. Donate nya onare. Siana tumu naza ko abadu ko pomlo odunaza koko nanka koko na ngoi doru ngoi bando dola fani baji aba ngoi doru ka bitu ko suku horuba ta parumanyo bijarumanyo mu Siana to wona mata no duaza o donangli vivi taje mo ha wona no woma to sunu da kla kana su bono daka fani ba masi de share ka tapu ya mamanka program ma bono ka 3 September ba unka 7 September Maryland. Yeah, Bethesda North Marriott Hotel and Conference Center, Maryland. Emata Siana lagi pema. Register na prepare na donate na level 0 ya andala ana be donate ta pa ngai mala ta fa www. Ana uma ko Siana. Kuna nyawe mai nara apa. Demo ana do na ho. Ikakala ba masa dedo. Ta nyamo yo machiga bisile. Yo, bema bona.
Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland.
Welcome back to Siana Central. We are talking to the team Siana 2026 convention, which composed of the Vice President, the first Vice President of Siana, Madam AKPENE, ABOTSI-AMETEPI, and we have a full HOPESON, that ABLA, that ADZO. I want to renew Miapa Komamida since 2020, 2013. 2013, ABLA, Chicago, and Siana hosted. ABLA was why ever you have a bus full of dancers and performers to come and perform. Chicago told hey, ABLA in all honesty.
It wasn't ABLA, it was me.
Ajo rather. No
trouble for
I'm talking about Ajo. Yeah, I'm talking about Ajo. And in all honesty, they drove a whole VIP bus all the way from Washington, full of performers to come to grace the occasion for us, Chicago. I can't thank you enough. I hope you have forgiven me for that unnecessary fight mommy had.
Yeah, you are forgiven. Yeah, long time ago.
That tells you how long this lady had dedicated herself to the service of Siana, to have organized to bring Menya Ida Kako is just a team Washington DC. So we can thank you enough. Yet America, Menya do a few other comments the Empress American comments are then we'll delve into the excursion, and then that Ajo can tell us all that is in store for us on the Friday night.
Okay. Hebrew, the black man, well done. Salom Badohu. Are any of this refundable? I think that question has already been answered. Yes, your registration is refundable. However, after a cutoff date, I don't know if that applies to this convention too. But I know the previous one, a cutoff date not nine for refund at time. I'll have them answer that later. Also, the General Marcus, I will be there live seeing. Rejoice Pabi about Go Washington Ayiko Wolali NUTAKOR. I can't wait to dance Bobobo and Agbaja. Mama Ga Agbobra Mama Ga Agbobra Miawe Le Dojilo. Hearts and Pelba. Added to that, since we are not contracted to the hotel, you will need to transport yourself to and fro. I think Sister ABLA already answered that answer to that comment. Hearts and Pearl Harbor, who is saying yes in Washington DC ad. Paul Sogbe Harbor, if someone didn't get a visa and VP said they will get a full refund, but wouldn't Siana still lose money to credit card fees from Stripe and stuff? Nyatape na a swipe ukadalo miha through local gloni Stripe alone all about me her fee. So I think they would be answering all those questions. Patients are not cheap boating, but thank you so much, bro and guys are doing a very good job. Over comments Malcolm ma okay, Miyako wana call you Jim. Fifi Amajiba Mabia Star Joe Marakuku, ways on cover Siana Jiak. Amajiba Mabia buddy. Last year me Dallas, you me Dallas Miatonya ba mia of our miapo dudro dos bofun mother zona wunya grona piambadi. Nuke Joffy Agbaja alo Anglopa dudro son kupumola ha. Thank you, Joffy Omo Bobobo. Afi mi vaje Bobobo dudu. Marakuku leke planning na yime. How are you getting the youth involved? Akawe mi bona dudu ganami. Loko yime.
Ayo, Akpa Damausi. We start with that. The first time me and a big from New Yorker, that was the first time me perform La Siana. That was the first time of Siana Kra. Rokoma ikpelanya CD, but I'm going to perform Tano Damre Niaji. So that's why I did a solo performance that day. So
wow.
Yeah, I just want to clear that. Okay, so Mudaka Majiba Madel Miafa Tama Fianya Badi. Bobo Bojigara Ofuni. Alaba Naru Bobo Bojia Zagu no Hojinaba Yodu Tade sometimes it's very difficult for us to play the bobobo because me bobobo from revuaji yes aguno habe adu amake gavu hoga mate jigara mate jigara me reserve na bobobo de ni jiba audio ji but no phone call cause aguno ha tan adu so that's it bobobo me hoga ha mema nyare kemo. This time miejiba miawo Siana onye dance drama akpera so dance drama duduali happy art in Harlem because miejiba miaha miapa anya rolia miejiba miaha ora stage ji na mianya susu itafi ojaba owe nanama idea ya cho it might be the 40th anniversary any choya. Miavia recade lema. Iha aduna reklimi. Alaba yemi no dadra woma. Ebiaba. Auntie, do we necessarily have to put on a bat on our bat? Yeah, ebia nyama and Empress star part. So even though but we had a limited time, I had to, tell her the story behind putting the bat on the bat because America the Neo stage G, but we're gonna do it through music and dance. Apart from that, Ika no oduduma mi bagbato mi apagara no oduma akpagaba agbajalam. Agbajali kaka vovo toto. We have different type of agbaja. We shouldn't forget about that. We have different type of agbaja. So we should know that. But then fundamentally, agbaja pogala the shia the mokle. Okay, yeah, na ira Ghana ma akpoga, na ira Togo akpoga, na ira Benia akpoga. Ta miama yoka granabo o jigara Ghana to va duna ra ajaba na kpora asa goma nyaba o agama ayodri ko rodira Togo ma adira Ghana yodira Beni hang ni majaba because jigara o grana ni mabo inge jofimo ru Togo na amarafa yo fu ajogbo odune Togo odune le Benima tana wana mako ka cover dureshi arema tamajiba ma explanation ni afi criticism manager. Okay, so apart from this me jijimba mi afu ajogbo gangu we are fusing the gangu we are fusing it with the contemporary one bela hohoto tamie yom vadamam kaka we want to do it in such a way but mia view or perform haya maganya ba amachichuo na nomu because you get amablani no zuba nikata miere ruma your energy will be higher than the energy so the audience will be more concentrated on me watching me than watching them. That's but I want you to perform so people will see and know that yes you are learning because the whole dance nia it's not just about the culture. You are learning. Agree, right? Because there are some gestures you cannot perform on stage. Now we're all there for. So we teach all these things. So Mejibamia for Jogbo, Mejibamia for Togo Achia. There's a difference. Togo Achia is normally done by near the Togolese near Kakodune Lagana Maha. Ye vovototo lama. Achia Beko Pogaba Jigera Ozana Soshi Deka. Kaka Togo Achia Soshia Omav Yozana vovototo lama. Ajapa mia ni moha. Apart from that, Mejiba miao youth royal procession. Nia mi wane la po jigede kaka mi wele sia na po ekpe mi address de view was agade ni amare na nye fia mare na nye mama yo mi akpom de nko son chuma ni mokata mejiba mi adere stage ji this time I no okpo and the most important thing hanya ba mejiba de view this time I odo wogba ba vaga stage ji ko ano America ye fugba don bla 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 na we voko mama nya ba nya ko va glofia awo me ejimo. So those are some of the things he can me ba me awo miapa Siana nia DMV is DMV. We don't copy from anybody. We initiate the idea and we initiate the movement for others to copy. Tabia will be adding more, but at this stage, through rehearsal and all that. Now Zuba Suno Jakra, we do rehearsal on Zoom. Agba Oba Suno Jajaga, Tamie December will do rehearsal on Zoom after this at 4 p.m. So that's the preparation towards the Friday culture day.
Akpe. Last year, le Dallas, mi ekpoba wopa president, shikanya ofu gbedema, he have joined cultural trooper, mikpo chichia, mikpo devio, ka DMV tode, mi VP wan kpogale to amafia.
Actually, anya ya okwefe mi akwa meeting tanya ma excuse mi akwa VMP one ma excuse because people those but too much.
Tama no go.
Atoma noga kaka manya fool you because Dallas TOFFA president had from beginning to end. The pressure is too much. Noga kaka manya as a full performance.
Okay. Her comments via the Miyako Joko EJ. Adolf Akpaglo, Everland, great job. Senam Bula, you have a team DMV, very well done. Truly nice to watch Siana 2026 is shaping up to be a memory every participant will carry with them. Naho, Akpano, Sister Senam, Matilda Akaho, you have a you go Washington, we are strongly behind you. Sister Matilda Akpano Kaka, Jifa ABLA, you have a Director 1. Davi ESELI Ajo, always on point. A heart and pearl, ha ha ha. Someone is going to dance. This convention but you big father he mother of all conventions you got love for
ayo Marco and Makwaba may not practice I don't one day. Let's take a look at some of your practice videos. So now I'm on exactly what is going on at the DMV. Madam Producer, can we show us some of the practice sections?
5 and go. Take it back, push it, take it back, to the side, and 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 the side. From the top.
Mi kwa Professor Nyamama hala dumi afuma ka nyagro
Professor Nyam, actually Professor Nyamwama is part of DMV Siana every association.
Oh, I feel about to go there New York.
I feel like Hama. So Fime mieja go machuema so mate jigara na ni Siana emi akwaga all over.
Nya te fair. Friday night, if you have Amona Java Wednesday, Thursday, Crown of your Thursday, no more for you, no over cancel over flight or cut on way. Since Wednesday. Markumi for the VHO excursion, Naminyaba this year excursion, it's going to be very different. Me for remember 16 something. I don't plot already. Marco, me atwana me a little bit more details with regards to the excursion. I've been one of the areas it is very essential to the growth of Siena in youth the youth activities, and I know ABLA has been leading this forefront for a while. So let's talk about the excursion and the youth activities in this year's convention.
Okay. So the excursion, so this year's excursion, of course, you know, DC, we're in the nation's capital, and a lot of the historical landmarks are just a few steps away from us here. So this year's tour is called a hop on tour. So that is a tour where we go around to all the sites, and then you can get off, take your pictures, do some sightseeing, and then get back on the bus when it comes back around. There'll be time stops that information will be given to all excursion attendees when that information is ready, of course. But there's 16 to 17 destinations that include the Jefferson Memorial, Lincoln Memorial, and I'm sure people are watching the news and hearing about some added additions that are supposed to come to DC in time for the 4th of July celebration. So that means those things will probably be ready for you guys as well too. So maybe we'll have 18th and 19th addition to the list of excursion stops. Amongst that too, you saw in one of the ads is the MLK Memorial. That's one of the newest memorials in DC, aside from the National African American Museum. But that's in short what we'll be doing. And then I guess I'll go over into the youth program where I can pause for some questions that you might have about excursion.
No, proceed with the youth the youth involvement.
Okay, so for the youth involvement, it's a bit more extensive detail. So what we've been doing here in the DMV area to really energize the youth and get them excited, and they're really excited that Siena is coming back to DC. They were kids the last time it was here, so now a lot of them are adults, so they're really excited to kind of contribute and be a part of the preparations. So some of the things that we do is we have meetups outside. We had a Friendsgiving meetup right after Thanksgiving, where we went to brunch, and there were some new youth that have never grown up in the LA community, and then those who have grown up in the community as well too. So I do suggest that to all of our neighboring associations to encourage the youth to meet up on their own. They don't necessarily have to come to the meetings, but if they start gathering on their own and know themselves, then that's another way we can get them to be involved. As far as Siena itself, that committee, what they have planned is very similar to the program that we had in Dallas, where they'll have a room where they'll have games, a youth lounge where they can, hang out, be on TikTok, make TikToks, play their games. There'll be cultural lessons this time around as well. We'll also have a Siena camp. So the Siena camp, that's something for the kids, for the elementary age kids, where it'll be kind of like day camp, where they'll have everything around that around the day camp will be Ewe centric because our theme is preserving culture and inspiring generations. Oh, I lost my light. It's preserving culture and inspiring generations. So there'll be cultural lessons also for elementary school age cultural lessons where they'll also learn some songs, maybe the national anthems from Ghana, Togo, Benin, and maybe even Nigeria as well too, if we can add that as well. Some storytelling and just some quick dance lessons as well too, so they can learn some Agbaja or Bobobo, because every association is not as fortunate as some of the larger associations to have a cultural group. So some of the youth that come to Siena, it's their first time seeing some of the cultural dance in person. And sometimes they feel a little left out because they're not able to participate when we do some of the community dancing. So we want to give those kids who are coming from those areas an opportunity to also learn about the culture.
Yo, ABLA, thank you so much for the youth involvement has been one that have escaped. I think every convention we try to get the youth involved as much as we can. And I'm glad that we have an elaborate program for them. And I've done this with you too many times where we have a program for them and we are unable to get them involved. And we've always been in the forefront in ensuring that there is no role for the youth. We need to get the youth involved. And so I'm glad Washington, D.C. is leading in this effort. And this year, come around, we'll get a full youth involvement. Before we take a break, let's go around the horn. Now, you may if Nyadela Madashi will be a conversation before we take a quick break. Madam VP, one, Marco Nyadela Shioba, you would want to add to the conversation. Mr. Samba, you have a breaking news from us. So we'll take that on the other end, on the other side of the break.
Yo, akpa miawela doji, domanya wana miawe do katawom. Marakuna kumako parenchinya ba nemipo doyo katawom miela do anya pokpoke na tenwa Siena 2026. Eyo leba na nofuma. Tafara kamali na Siena 2026. So gaka nyagbe makota gbereji ba nemipo preparations ya mama ewe the dance ensemble wa mika sister ajonu fumtonchia. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and also a lot of resources you get them. Afuma time but regina mashama body neither registration I will get the kava or banquet only, allo picnic only, allo only planumao, alaba now full package. Alaba na town akpo gumala New York tama. Tama jiba ma blina mashama no asagoma body. And no totrom fia. Matam banquet Tony Plagari, I feel by a time enjoy our heritage explosion night, a cultural night, man. It's going to be one of the best you would ever experience. Ekpera, Miapa, Washington, D.C., for cultural dance ensemble, it's a thing of pride. Ta, Alabanava, Akpo, Gumala, Akmama, that evening on its own is a showstopper. Itamia Yomba ever heritage explosion in Madu because Matoparaka you get the whole country day akpo that much of a performance in one particular night to mala possible. Kalo kwa na yefi gakela America dupema alkadisiko nava afia kponuma tepa ta na full package and na tankpo gumala akpamama avalia mako parenchi a mieglo hotel nyava iho Amara biaba nanya ba 155 as to boyente a hotel. Ukoma global namala hotel kemio mie contract clear. Mi transportation a provide now. Nyakwe never hotel like Baltimore. Alaba na cheap one agim ika matere a miapa hotel and you. Kakura Russia magazine me dogger Baltimore call I think never enjoy a Siena conventional Bethesda. But yeah, he will come and call a fuma a cheap gaka every night and a pack get a fuma $30 alo 35. Alaba Washington DC I fear near la packing mala free la fish I fike again allow. Gaka near Jagbagba Weber I fear near conventional womla parking is free. Hotel and Nami access to 850 parking slots for free. Ta mashama ike hukugave basi si ukatna vaga ukatna for all the 4 nights alone even la fuma for a whole week your parking is free. ta na butamala hayo katanchi hafi na be yaba ko hotel bubu ike mako convention akwa hotel akpa ni adogo la pa ni ajire the other discussion.
Yo, Marco, there are quite a few breaking news coming along. Agbalo. Oh, but this will be the first time. Madam VP1, a week below, but this year hotel, it is solely reserved for Sienna attendees, meaning that the hotel has been bought out by Sienna. I don't think that we've gone to anywhere yet. Yeah, the hotel is completely bought out by Sienna. I think that there was something close to that when we went to Denver, but I'm not sure if the whole hotel was bought out by Sienna. So this is the first of its kind. Happy Madam VP1, but she has another breaking news for us on the other side. Look, this is the time you have to go get everybody to tune in, because right after the break, there's going to be some news dropping that you cannot afford to miss. You're going to be hearing it for the first time here on Sienna Central. And for Hobson, Marco, we go to the break.
Hey, kakum nyamako akperengwinya ba aba hel kataglomimila here na register. Ela ba na mate register. For the first time, we are setting up a protocol committee. They will be monitoring all the attendees, their movement. Tanama register, then you are not going to be a part of it. Muna nagaba na teremyangu ta mashama na register. Elevavi registration na na nagaba na nuya glomimia lafia alo vivia damamia ma. Muhana vana anyichi agromimia labami na kokogara juweja nava akpo gumalama akpa
for Hobson. Abla, do you have anything you want to add to spice it up some more? I don't know if there is any more spices to I think it is overhyped now. Well, it's not a hype, it is just giving us the reality as to what is in store for us, right?
Yes, I mean, I think everyone has said it all. I mean, the hotel, I think the buyout of the hotel is really exciting to know that every single room that's occupied is going to be occupied by a Sienna attendee and Elway, a brother and sister. So that is a first of its kind. I did want to follow up on the refund question that was asked earlier as well too, as in regards to the stripe fees. Yes, there are stripe fees. However, that is paid. That fee is actually paid from you to Stripe. So we'll be able to give the refund, but it will be minus the Stripe fees that you've paid. So if that, hopefully that answers that question. So Sienna, so there will be a loss of money, but unfortunately it would be to the consumer.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry to bring it on a down note, but just wanted to make sure that was.
So with a sold out, a bought out situation, so someone like my co-host, she's traditionally known for hanging around in the hallways during the convention, and sometimes there is an overflow from their rooms into the hallway. This time, we would not be stopped by the police, but we are disturbing any other
right, because everyone is unless one of us calls the front desk and say, hey, my neighbor Mawusi is talking too loud, she's
well, it's going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, that's the beauty of being at Sienna, and that's one of the benefits of having the buyout is that it's our own people, so we're not disturbing anyone else. But that's the only case I can see that happening is if only one of our own decide that they want to complain. Then we don't know why they came to Sienna then, because that's what people are going to be up at all night. So if you know you're a light sleeper, then maybe the hotel is not a good option for you. It's going to be like boarding school without any supervision.
Meaning, but this time we have a license to crash anybody's room.
Yes.
Yes, license to crash. You cannot mistakenly knock on anybody's door that is not a Sienna attendee. So when you are passing by and you hear a little, chit-chatting there, don't even knock, just open the door and
just join in. Yes, it's like a family compound. Look at it as a huge family compound for the weekend. So yeah, that the whole hotel is for us. As far as the open spaces, the hotel is kind of similar to what we had in Denver, where it's a convention conference center hotel. So there's a wing of the hotel where that if you wanted to hang out in like the lobby area, it wouldn't be the main lobby. I don't think they'll permit us to be in the main lobby like we were able to do in Dallas, which was really fun. But as long as we're in the convention area, I think we can also maybe hang around there in the after hours as we did in Dallas. So more to come on that, but that is the idea, to be able to just, be able to fellowship and make merry throughout the hotel throughout the weekend.
Nice.
Well, hey, I'm about my cock, but I'm when you registration na emie woma mi ganlo baba redokomie wo mi ava deba deal because na ebe ya ava Saturday akafi aba cultural night emisiga ta ajaba na ava the full nia cho nia nkaka tongba right na manyo emisiga and apart from that mi jiba mi awo mushia ojeji Lena kwe na nyaba he mieko the Everland akata vako drore DC you o miel ta majiba na mia sa ni ama nwe maga register ko na va picnic ko maga register ko na va deba deo anwa kata paganto vivito yela ni anya Friday to na ma va Friday aka ma va siana.
Yo, Mama Marco, I take us to a break. Then
ma comments yo liafimia yi breaker. Opa bright flaku. Aba no go area for Washington DC Siena 2026. We are the premier of Siena. Come and experience our culture in Toto. All right. Matamavi in Harbor Call Washington. Also committed to have okay, about nice culture dance. Washington, something is going to happen. Pat Amavie in Harbor, we don't play. Abigail Kata, Anyala Pokpomunto Akpenami. Cynthia Roxenba Ayuko Namilo. Adolphe Akpaglo in Harbor. La joie de vivre avec Everland, Ketaland, Veviland, Muland, Tadoland, Nahu. Mawuda ka kwenyanya obro afima ga ke no wa no wa gomota mi da pena mawu. General Marcus Amber, this is going to be smashing scene. Thank you, General. That's my husband. I'll be seeing him later or talking to him later. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back so that we wrap things up.
Welcome to Siena TV. You are watching from Siena Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siena, helping build Everland.
New time, come on! Oh! Come on! Shake it! Don't break it! Hey!
the history of Siena that Washington occupied. So going back to Washington next year, it just attesting to the fact that there are people who have done the job before us and they still believe in the dream of Siena. So Washington is in a central place. There will be new fundraising records set. There will be new programs that are introduced. We already have a new way of organizing convention. So there is no reason why you should stay home, right? You believe in what Siena is doing. We just listed all the things that have been done before. We still have 15 more projects lined up which are coming, right? And how do we develop our land? Is going to convention. Washington, a place where most people can drive, right? You don't have to fly. Maybe a few places can fly. You can drive. So as of today, if you have not planned, put that on your calendar. Register. There will be new record. We are talking about 200,000. Washington, I'm thinking we'll be talking about 600,000, right? Yeah, we talk about having nice cultural experience. Washington is the capital, right? There are so many things that Washington can do that other small cities cannot do. So if you believe in the mission of Siena, if you support what we are doing, then I don't think you have any reason not to go experience. You can look at a video, everything. Go experience the history of
Welcome to Siena TV. You are watching from Siena Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siena, helping build Everland.
Yeah, Mrs. Ametepe, Yema Dr. Chachu Nyamadi Glover, there is no place like Washington, D.C. There is, it's a new innovation where Washington, D.C. takes Siena Convention to a newer height that we've never seen before. It's promised to be one of the best. Gaka, there are a few other things that you are doing a little differently that is happening in the that is going to be happening in Washington, D.C. Mr. Semba, there is something else that Siena is doing with regards to the convention. Manyaba, we need to talk about the sponsorship package. We need to talk about, but there is a town hall meeting, another opportunity for questionings and giving info. Gaka, there is something I have heard, but it is happening for the first time ever in the history of Siena that you would like to tell us.
Yo, afo Steve Akpe. Mi akashi so tonti afi mi yere nyagan ton bo. Manya lo la si o hala important gaka ma dung anya nu mi adung kujina mashama. Yenya ba March Fest. March Fest a mi ga mi afa town hall meeting na reka woga. March Fest a anya koshiragba. Cho DC cho America per time EST. Ikanye Eastern Standard Time from 4 p.m. Me a town hall woga. Town hola agomenye ba mi ava emoji ikanye zoom kaji mi avina mashama the whole country or even outside ba mashama nava ava bia ifo ba bia kata kure mi afa convention anchi that town hall meeting ya March 1st 2026 at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, Alaba either 2 p.m. Mountain Time and also 1 p.m. Pacific Time. Nala Ghana, I get at 9 p.m. Alo UK, I get at 9 p.m. Ta won't turn up potama ko a quick calculator final global gina na potama in a Zoom mama. A Zoom link of so that is the March 1st one. Avaliana Ponucho convention and no Totrogenchi. Totroyo Vavagenya, but the program lineup itself is going to change. It's going to be very new. enu yomia wo ga mamira gbendima afi yomia ba wo la mamira gba afi ma pakple evi mia fa fi gba call meeting ke wo ga mia la to throw you katan vavaga. It's going to be amazing, completely new program lineup for Miapo Siena 2026, and it's going to be very packed, very, very packed. And energy drink orashi. Nanya ali hela shi o alo ikana no na ikada lama now no agbamano na korashi, because you're going to need that energy at 2026. It's going to be a lot of activities and packed with so much that you have to be energized to be part of it. Kafifia majiba mako this breaking news avana Miapo community akata yenya ba for the first time in the history of Siena, come March 28, 2026, Siena is going to be launched live in the Everland, the central city of the Everland in Ghana at Ho, University of Health and Allied Sciences. Siena will be launched on March 28, 2026. This is the breaking news for our community. Na la Togo, na la Ghana, na la Benin, even na Cote d'Ivoire, Fisher Finala, Miak Bamba na join me na Vayu House campus on 28th of March 2026. Alabama will Siena launch na la Fuma. Siena launch Alabama la Fuma Miato is not going to be an easy thing. This is going to be broadcasted all over the country, all over the globe. Hey, you get a GTV, hey, you get a TV3, hey, you get a TOFFA the shadow, hey, 24. I'm Yokata, wo new broadcast gonna make a been your first time when we announce them to the public. No, nyaba, near Siena launch waga, near I'm a ganga okata invite the one of Mia Duma. Nyapa Fia Gao, Toby Akwa, the Namao de Mia Duma Nogel, 28 Mile U House campus. Alaba program awogemia la fuma manu vinyega wala crowd ta nyama shama kpam na mozoga ava yakwe for Easter. Jabagbane na plan ba ya no mi adoma 28 March ma la ho you has campus ikemia wo lancha. Marakumi call me correct data is 28 not 29. Ma nu yakpom crawl message are no correct. The date for the launch is March 28, 2026. Alabavie ta mashama na zraro the launch yanti mia wana do koga avena mi live le mia Siena central yaji ikana mia udom and wana wom la ho gbama it will be live on YouTube and it will be live on other places as well. Gakamia mashama encourage himba na akonoga gamama alo na planning ba ya for Easter Kajagba na kodeti ya akpere wona wonchi alaba na nomia duma anya nuto hiara wogamiala akokpere mia fosie na nchipo yama alaba na maudia moving forward amia no launch ya warm every year akokpere mia for convention anchi ta for the first time the launch of Siena 2026 is going to be part of the whole Siena process, the convention process. Miako alebo anyamonu pokpa anya miato iko lakpa iko maton azomo ava miapo a conventional September mo waha waton akpo goma le conventional mala afogoji ta cho amayo katan le West Africa nanya baby manya baby onasa miako kola miako le ho on the 28th of March 2026 ikemia wo launcher akpa afustin.
Akpe, Madam Vice President. The Empress, Marco, like I said, but for the first time ever, Siena is going to be officially launched.
Nyatape. Nyama VP one glo nyatape. I'm a shama kelafa around that time. But a kuku miakata miva miakpa shinemia a launch Siena. I'm a yola for habade. Yo ha galo yoshi yojiba yo for one no wazama. Look at Joffy, let me conventional one ko. Yo yo mo a more the mom na yo ha yo for one no wazama. Let me decide, buddy. Okay, come here launch the Ghana day. Na ame yo ba yo ado vivida nyapa conventional opo wana wazama na mia atu bodukwa oha mia Akpo Bola Fima. That is going to be a very, very, very beautiful event. Nyakata mi iga momoza maflanya tikita ho koseba air and tickets maflanya air agaple tikita ta mi afima noga for Steve afima noga VP1 afima noga sister Abla afima noga sister Jo afima noga afo hope se
Yeah.
kata mi afima noga
Eh.
Biebaga Abla wade.
We'll see. I'm trying to. We'll see if the budget permits.
Bangu boom na kamalika kurasiana fani wa fioko.
Oh, I know. Me we planning to me come hana me akaka. Steve, over to you.
Yo, Akbar, this is a big news, but this is a new innovation that has never happened in the annals of Siana. We'll be bringing you more information about as the weeks go by. Will keep you informed as we have always done. Madam VP1, but over break such a news to us. Yet we would run with it and we keep the public informed. Yeah, trust me. The who of who in the Everland are all going to be there. So be part of this memorable occasion. Yo, about Azabiawa Adonamita Kamaku, let's go around the horn very quickly. Na miaba closing remarks. Come here, Jacob.
Comments you over Magba. Philip Sananuba Indinami. Dr. Ame Nutakoba, DMV all the way. Come and enjoy Everland in Washington. See you there. Kudos to our organizers. Also committed Teha Shiakbanami. Hearts and Pelba. Let us remember to observe time for all our events. Oh, I can't. Look, I cannot stress on that enough. That is one problem, but my notice, but let me see Michina Magbana events. So Washington Toba. They've got everything under control. Tamiak Palo or Geda. Hearts and Pearl Gaba, remember we launched 2026 in Dallas. Salom Badohu. Please let's celebrate and donate to Siana projects. Mina Mia We Wanyo. Hearts and Pearl Harbor Kose Airlines. Cynthia Roxenberg, Siana 2026, here we come. Those are the comments for today. Akpena Mikaka. Madokuku panel, Madokuku Mianami Miapo closing remarks. So let's start with Sister Joe, then Sister Abla, then Ofo Hopeson, and then VP1. Sister Joe, over to you, please.
Okay, mabama ayo amavaru ika majibama dakbanau Ika wawe banara ngunya zigada na miri hezala won pla ideas Professor Samuel Alikam Nyamwama anya anufiam la University of Binghamton la upstate New York marashara nye mi your neighbor Sami mi akpadamne because nama yueko aganara mi adoma zigada no matter how tight he is. Another one I'm ajete clofio. Even though bagawe anya avangu kata ta yen toba mi gayo ba ajete aso ifo kwenya ajete ta mi akpata na ya. Apart from that, I'm a sister part. I'm a via audience. I'm a mia hip himanya view. Ihala akbanada miang. Apart from that, magbadomda bamadashara atanwava DMV. DMV na si kwa jabana no duji. DMV no nyagbese okwochi ara niko. Ajabana ajua fiechi akwa okwivo. Nemi ava ni cultural night nemi ava kpo ni okaji mara kuku mi kplo review ka omo de Ghana kpo aro ina Ghana ha kaka mi kpo vuvu kplo na odana ngoto yo kplo ve no va strong la okwa de kon planning because hamara reja ina nagaba de marashara na recognize o afina doro onya nyagaba ha avavi nya nke fiaba na nya vavi na mayo nko nke fiaba na nya vavi niawo itai ahata
akpa kaka Thanks for coming on to Siana Central. Miako ayo sister Abla. Onami for closing remarks.
Yes, so my closing remarks are first of all, just for anyone who may be catching the replay, may have missed the live, the 703 number that's been shared, please feel free to use that number. You can call that number, send a text to that number for any questions that you may have had. If you if you want the flyer for the convention magazine, send me a message. We'll send that message to. We'll send the copy of that to you by text message as well too. There's no question is too silly to ask. If you're on the convention platform, feel free to ask a question. You never know who may also have that same question too that we can answer for you. And if you're not on the convention platform and you are a registered attendee, again, send us a message and we'll get you added to that platform as well. We also have the WhatsApp channel that you can follow as well on WhatsApp. That's a more secured link if you're not too interested in being in a WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp channel is secured. No one can see your number or your information to do anything or call you to that matter. To piggyback also on what ESELI said or Sister Joe said about the cultural, to bring your kids. I'm a testament to involving your children in Siena and the culture. Like I mentioned earlier in my intro, I grew up going to Siena. I'm now an adult and involved in different capacities, but I was part of the cultural group. So bring them, let them be involved, make it fun for them. Those who are also coming, make it fun for the kids to be friendly with the children. So that way they want to come back and be a part of us.
Akpakaka sister Black Banoberg Bava Grace Shoajinami. For hopes and Madakuko over to you.
Yo akpenami miawe dowom. Uba anya bloody blidadi ba na fevie dodo hia maga wufumu. Yu hojola bogboma. Mia wonu ya hia ba mia a register kaba ikaba mia pugumala azahama. Yemi glomala a vivim de to aba anihe na gaka na ma register anu kunanu ajoga no mia pomda ta ma nsa mashama ba mia the website www.siana2026.org na mia register oba cho alaba za doga na mo choka ba za doga do ta mi register kaba banamia akpogumala azama akpenami mia we bona doga
Akpa Ofo hopes and for gracing Siena Central today. Fifia miako monu pokpa ya mia na platforma akona miapa VP1 beautiful Mrs. AKPENE AMETEPI. Marakuko, over to you. Your closing remarks, please.
Mama said AKPENE for Steve AKPENE miawe wodo miawe galento jiha. Yo AKPENE mada AKPENE mie na mieva moji ba miaba akunucho miapa convention anchi AKPENE miawe la doji. Avalia majiba makomo no popo ya mada AKPENE Washington to kata ike wojajado wom na yo host miakata na miapa convention aka ogamiala. Committee so kata AKPENE miawe la doji. Committee leader so kata miawe do wom Washington habobo for executive so miawe do ganto kata wom miapa convention manager yento lafia ho akpaga lutono ayida miapa committee leader so kata azawa ya dona mitanya matawa mashama pa nkoyogo tana wonto na nya na committee are ma leader kata mako mon papa ya ada AKPENE micho Siena executive so bo adomanya now akelona banyigbata mirashi miadoku nchifa hako adoya wome mauna yami wana miaponu setefa wado tefa na mashama yike Siena kodowom abalia magloba na anyabavi alumanya vavio Siena is at a very a strategic position at this time in history. Yenyaba, we are building something very, very important. T-shirt ya magdo the makarajiba mi akpomo gaka. Miang lorejiba yeah over Siena 2026 at Washington DC. Where the legacy. The legacy means that we are trying to do something that will forever leave a footprint for generations to come. And that's where Siena is at this time. And then the peak of that legacy is what we're trying to do at Siena 2026, the convention at Washington, D.C. Ta na ojoba mayide Siena convention at you don't to Washington because it's going to be a different thing. The trajectory and it's just something different. But then at the heart of that celebration is the cause that Siena is actually for. Helping some of the very poorest on this earth. Some of the places in Everland they look like forgotten places on this earth. And this is what Siena is all about. Helping this poor and the needy. When you have a view, I want you to tai ma wo dibe o na mia mo no popo ba mi vala duyama o na mia domie wo wom mia no dum, and we take some of the things that we have here for granted. Na ire bani gbaje abani gba viaro de viaro ike oji o abani pakle wo na bani gbaje a oni wodu mala woshio fokpai wodo mala woshio suku iwo yi kropu o la chite plenovio ta. You want to be part of this movement. There is no other place to be than to be part of Siena. Nanya Vovile in Lamoya G in a Nopom, you belong to any ever association or Marakuno Jawaba. Find out the closest ever association in your city, in your town, wherever you are, to be part of that and be part of this movement. And if you don't have an association in your city or wherever you are, please reach out to Siena. We want to help you form one. We want to empower you to put people together in your city, in your community, so that you can be part of this movement. Nanya achi plochi rekadi atawange kaba, but nemyaka tami fufu as a big bunch of little broomsticks. It will be difficult to break us. So as ever people, Siena is a platform for us to come together in strength and in unity to do something remarkable for our Everland. That this is the time together. We need to rise now. This is the time to rise for our Everland, to protect the culture, to empower the youth, to empower the future, and leave a legacy forever. AKPENE mi ever wodo. Nyakpo mashama March 1st, le town hall ikemiaka Siena nyama. Kaka more importantly, go to Siena2026.org and register. Let me go September 3rd to September 7th na conventional. Akpe miawela doji.
Yo, Akpe, Madam VP1. But the most importantly, go to www.siena2026.org and register. Yeah, if you need any information, Mariku, we have provided so much information today. But make a date, March 1st. There will be a town hall where you have the opportunity to ask any other questions that you have. But in the meantime, you can always contact the Miss ABLA at the number showing on the screen. Egba afia miako egbato kokosedo. Nyankwenye a positive. Make a date. We'll be right here next week, same time. And this is just the beginning. We are just getting started here. We'll continue to inundate you with lots and tons of information. The team will be right back here again, maybe soon, to give us some more updates. For Timothy, I'll call you later, Melissa. Yeah, you are so prepared to assist us. But Nami, kama komi akokoda ashina miada PRO ga Madam Empress Mawusi, take it away.
AKPENE Steve, I want to thank the DC panel planning convention though. It's not easy, but I hear you're doing a great job so far. Next week we will have another date. Miafa danyigba fo ngoyi ya akami amabubu adakama wogana miu. Miantowe aliji blague, elabana amanto yo pakla kweba akla ko. Eye koklo homa panu no koklo. Kakano koklo kwato ocho indide. Mianyaba ofo Steve ple enye Empress Mawusi enye ganyo to bazuku. Miawe akpa damna micho miakwa jimaka. That same time next week, we do have a date we'll meet again. Nanyonami lo. Weekend and Nanyonami. Bye-bye.
Stay with you. I really have to go back home.
Whoa, whoa. The beat scientist.
Tumenyo meswa wewe. Tumenyo meswa wewe. Tumenyo meswa wewe.